those mini ones now, those little beat pills or whatever they're called, and those are fucking loud for a little speaker.
Yeah, they're very loud. I mean, technology, right?
Yeah.
And, and it drives me nuts mostly because, honestly, and this is a completely separate tangent, and part of the thing that bugs me the most is that how come everybody who's an asshole who plays music and shit on the subway that bothers people, it's always terrible music?
Yeah,
at least
it's a good song.
Yeah, exactly.
But he turns it off, gets his slices, and leaves? Or, no, he's not kicked out. He just leaves.
He just takes his things, like, leave, like, fuck you kind of thing.
Mookie going home, Jade giving him shit, going like, you're supposed to be at work. He's like, it is hot.
It's hot as balls, I need a shower.
I am a delivery man. I'm outside a lot today. I'm showering. I will be back soon.
You know what? I'm on his side in this.
That's fair.
Yeah.
I do like when he comes back, though, from work. He was wearing a Jackie Robinson jersey for half the day, and then when he comes back to work, he's actually wearing a uniform.
Yeah, and I'm like, nobody cared before? All right.
It's the Senior Love Doctor. Does a roll call and pretty much calls, like, names every famous African-American singer at the time.
Pretty much, yeah.
And thanks them for all their contributions. And I'm like, yeah.
For most of them.
That's a lot better than what you did a couple scenes previous.
I mean, there are a couple I'm not a fan of, but most I would say about 99%. I'd say there's about 2 names on that list I'm like, yeah, I'm not a big fan.
Saul and Pino is basically like, why don't we just close and go back?
We should save this. We should sell this place and open up somewhere else.
And Saul is a good point. Why go to an Italian neighborhood?
Yeah, where there's
a bajillion pizza places. At least in this neighborhood, we're the only one.
Yeah,
and also like, there's all these kids here. They grew up on my pizza.
They've all grown up like they.
And there's characters that even name check that at the end of the film, going like, "We grew up on this pizza."
Yeah, and and
that's true. I'll be honest with you. Living in a neighborhood now, it wasn't a pizza place; it was a fish and chips place in my neighborhood. But there's every neighborhood. Every neighborhood has a place where all the kids go at lunch, or after school, or. Every place, every neighborhood has one of these.
Yeah, mine was actually a pizza place.
So I get this. I get this mindset of, I get it, we have trouble and we're not obviously the same as a lot of our clientele and there's going to be issues because of that.
Yeah.
But damn it, this is my place and I feed these kids and I feed these people.
Yeah, and well, this is where, Pino just fucking puts it straight up on Front Street. He just hates black people. And
I'm like, well, we get that.
As nice as I just said.
No, because...
And he goes fucking off.
Well, it doesn't help that Smiley shows up.
Yeah, well, that's the other problem. Smiley shows up, and he's, like, there, and then, like...
Doing his spiel, trying to sell his pictures.
Yeah, and Sal's like, I'll leave you later. Just come by later. I'll take care of you. And Pino's fucking having none of that.
Oh, banging on the window, yelling things again. I'm not going to say.
Nope.
And I do like that at least Sal tries at the end. He's just Smiley, come here. I got a couple bucks for you.
Because Pino goes out to beat the shit out of him. Now, we may not have mentioned that Smiley is also on the spectrum.
Yeah. He's got a speech impediment.
Very much. And he's, so this is how he makes his living. And, Pino's going after him. And the fucking cornermen are fucking going off. Like, leave him alone.
It's the minute he puts his hands on Smiley. Because he, aggressively grabs his shoulders.
And Sal's like,
and you can hear the cornerman go, "Hey, what the fuck, bro?
Yeah, what the fuck you doing?" Like, and then you have Sal.
And that's when Sal has to run out.
Comes in, and is like, "Holy shit!
Hey,
what the fuck are you
problem,
doing,
guys,
you idiot?"
No problem.
And then gives him a couple bucks, and it's like, "We're all good."
You can see where this is going. Like it is. It's
escalating.
I love it because I don't love it, but I love the storytelling. It's showing
well
the slow descent.
Yeah. Like something, it's clearly brewing to something, and the storytelling is insanely well done.
Spike Lee's so good, and it's like things like that, right?
Yeah.
This is where Bugging Out just loses it.
Yeah, Bugging Out's just like
first it was the no African Americans on the wall, then it was Sal being rude to Radio Raheem, and then now it's Pino with Smiley.
He's like,
boycott.
I'm boycotting.
But I love nobody.
Nobody's win. He's just like, and everyone mentions why. They're like, we're going to fucking, I'm boycotting Sal's. And like, he goes to like Martin Lawrence and his crew and they're like, we've been eating there since you were kids. Like, fuck you. And, and one of them even just goes, I'm going to get a slice in a minute. Like, fuck you.
He basically fucking just said, you know what? I'm about to go get a slice right now. Like, you basically drove him towards Sal's.
And then
the cornerman
goes to the cornerman. The cornerman, are you fucking kidding me? Sal's done nothing to fucking hurt anyone. Like, what is wrong with you? We forgot to mention the fucking, I can't remember who it is. Is it, ML? Who goes fucking off on the Korean market? And, like...
Oh, yeah, well, they sit across.
Him, like, talks himself into a fucking frenzy.
Yeah.
Where he's just like, how can they fucking come here and, they come here and they're fresh off the boat and they open a market and fucking, they're successful. And I'm like, you mean the American dream?
Well, I do like that Wooly and Sid are just like, dude,
what the fuck is wrong with you?
You're not from here either.
Yeah, like...
You came here.
Yeah.
Just
easy. Ease the fuck up. They've done nothing wrong. And then this is when Sweet Dick just goes, fuck it, I'm gonna go get some fruit. He walks over there. But I do like when he goes over there, and I do hope it was improvised, where he's just like, hey, what kind of beer you got? And the Korean guy just goes, I'm not giving you any more free beer. And that made me laugh my ass off. That was genius.
Bugging out, getting in with Jade and Mookie, and then it's like, get out, like, I think, because was he trying to get him to boycott as well? Or Jade, I think he was trying to get Jade to boycott.
He was trying to get
Mookie's
Jade.
Like, what are you, get out of here. Because she's going to get pizza.
Yeah.
And when they do go to get pizza...
I don't understand this. This is fucking strange to me.
Here's the thing. Like,
I don't know. I don't know
whose side to take.
I think it was left ambiguous. I don't know what the deal was.
So when she walks in, Sal completely turns into the nicest human being.
Yeah.
Oh my God, Jade, look at you. Oh, you want pizza? I'm not going to give you this
you're not
crap.
Getting this.
I'm going to make you special
I'm making
pizza.
you something special and blah, blah, blah. He actually makes her a sandwich.
Yeah.
And, and then he literally, after, he, like, sits with her, and he's complimenting her, and he's nice to her. I'm like, I don't know what the deal is here. Is he just being overly nice because he likes her?
Because they sit down, and he compliments her on her, I think, on her eyes.
Yeah, like, her eyes are really big and all this stuff, and...
Is that a compliment to a woman? Your eyes are big?
Maybe. I don't know. I've never used it, but...
I mean, Mookie goes right into Big Brother mode,
and
pulls her out,
this,
says, never come here again, and when they go in, when he goes back in,
he fucking accuses him.
Sal is like, he cuts him off.
Yeah.
He's like, if you even begin to accuse of what you're about to accuse me of.
Like,
and then he does, and then, oh my, I think Sal's gonna blow a gasket
Sal
right then
looks
and
like
there.
he's gonna fucking lose it on him. I don't know, because I think it was purposely left ambiguous. Is he hitting on her, or is it because he's probably known her since she was a little girl, so it's hard to tell.
But he's, like, complimenting her
creepy.
facial features.
It is creepy. I'm not going to lie that it's creepy, but I don't know if it's intended to be creepy. I don't know, and I think that's the idea, right? Like, we're not supposed to necessarily know. Because I don't know. I honestly don't know. It is weird, though. It is definitely weird.
Listen, I've been in places where Italian men have complimented my wife.
Yeah.
Very personally, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I don't know if it's just a thing. I don't know.
It might be a thing, you know?
Radio Raheem gets 20 D batteries.
Yes.
Now, I don't know, in 1989 money, how much 20 Panasonic D batteries will run you.
A lot.
But... Jeez, Pete's, man, it's got to be a lot.
Yeah, that is a lot of fucking money.
And then he's weirdly over-aggressive about it.
Yeah, well, they both are. And it's almost like they clearly must have had this argument many times before. And I do enjoy...
number one, they should be happy they're making a sale like this.
You would
20
think...
batteries, that's a lot of money.
That's some good money, but you would think...
He comes in aggressively.
He does. He's just like, give me 20 D batteries. And they don't understand him because they're having trouble speaking English. This just goes into the whole race thing of like, speak English. And then eventually they do. I do enjoy the fact that one of the things, like the man makes Radio laugh because he's just like, you motherfucker, you. And he was like, you motherfucker, I like you, man. I was like, there's a minute there if it's cool. But then, unfortunately, they put the batteries in the bag, and he just goes, fucking take them out and count them again. I'm like, why?
You can count them.
You can count them. You
and
fucking
if
leave, and if they missed it, you walk back in. It's fine.
Either way.
Yeah.
The mayor comes by, gets some flowers from Mother Sister.
Yep.
Where he got the money, because she's like, very expensive flowers.
I have no fucking clue.
He could barely afford a fucking one beer.
He literally swept the thing to get one beer, so I don't know.
I think this is where, again, they cut back to ML and Sweet Dick and fucking Coconut Sid.
Yeah.
And I think this is where he gets on fucking case of the Koreans.
Shit. Yeah. I do enjoy how, like, because I do that myself, where I work myself up into a frenzy.
Just over some nonsense?
Over something that means nothing, and I'll just be sitting there, and the more I talk about it, the more I anger myself to the point where I'm like, motherfucking fuck, and I'm like, I did this to me.
So, the mayor is an older gentleman. Mm-hmm. No, I'm not saying that he can't be spry.
Sure.
Because I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know the mayor.
He's old and he's drunk.
But there's a scene where the Icy Man comes. The Icy Man, shaved ice,
which is weird because
flavor.
Sal apparently sells shaved ice, but only sells one the whole day.
Yeah,
which is strange.
But the Icy Man was selling ice, but then he gets usurped by that cursed ice cream machine, ice cream truck
with that creepy, weird brown block of ice. Which I'm like, I'm not eating that shit.
I ain't that. That doesn't look hygienic.
No.
So the kids go, oh, fuck you, ice cream.
Yeah.
And the kid that the mayor run into earlier is running, and a car's coming. Mm-hmm. Now, shouldn't the car stop?
It's just something
because it's not him running across the street.
He's running I think the guy's just clearly not paying attention, maybe drunk.
Or, like, he's a smaller kid, maybe he can't see over the dash.
I don't know, but he's fucking going, like, bat out of hell.
But the mayor
springs into action.
Fucking springs into action like a goddamn superhero. Yeah. And just, tackles the boy. Yeah. Saves him. Mm-hmm. Like, the boy's just like, my elbow.
Yeah. He literally has tried it, like, because the mother comes out and goes, what the fuck is going on with my kid?
Yeah, why'd you tackle my son?
And then the kid's just like, he hurt my elbow. And the mom's about ready to fucking kill him. And he's like, well, the young doctor here, he was running in front of the car, and I pushed him out of the way, and to get us both out of the way and not get hit myself, I had to knock him down. Then she beats the shit out of the kid.
Yeah, like, is this true?
Yeah, yes. Bang, motherfucking.
Well, no, don't hit the kid.
You don't have to hit the kid.
I like how she's
don't you tell me how to raise my kid.
It's like, I thank you for saving my son, but don't you ever tell me how to raise my son. I'm like,
that's true.
The range of emotions.
Mm-hmm. That is true, though. You don't ever tell a woman how to raise your fucking kid. You will get yelled at, and you might get beaten.
No. Yeah, this is where Sal is sitting with Jade. Yeah. Because at first she was just in the store. Now she's sitting with Jade. That's when Mookie pulls her out and never come here again. And this is where he gets into it with Sal about it.
If it seems like it's really hard to follow, it's just because until the very end, it's just a bunch of shit that happens throughout the day. That's what this movie is.
Like, it's a great film, but
it's just a day in the life of these people.
Which I think is most of his work, I think.
I think so, yeah. From what I remember.
Mookie finally goes to see Tina when she orders a pizza. Yeah. And she's mad that, like, I had to order a pizza to get you here.
And he's like, yeah, but, like you do.
So he's like, I need to cool down. Okay, I got an idea. Yeah, so he goes into the kitchen to get some ice. He yells at the mother-in-law, no, I want my son to speak English. It's bad enough his name is Hector. And she basically just, get out of my kitchen. Get out of my house.
What the fuck are you doing here? You're
clearly
worthless.
Don't walk into my house and tell me.
You're not taking care of your kid and blah, blah, blah.
And then he proceeds to give her an ice bath.
Yep.
Of which she's apparently uncomfortable off screen.
Yeah. I purposely left that off. I don't want to talk about that part.
No, because I was wondering, like, I thought it was a body double, that's why.
It was not.
But it was not. There was unfortunate reasons.
Mm-hmm. She's fine with it now, but
at the time
she was very uncomfortable. Actually, she did tell a fun little story about, like, when she found out that the president and first lady
saw it on the first date.
Obama, they saw it on the first date. She was just like, because this was when she was meeting him, and he said that to her, and she's just like, outwardly, I'm like, yeah, that's great, but inwardly, she's like, the president saw my tits. That's literally word for word what she said.
I mean, that must be an interesting thing. Like, well, the president has seen me naked. Mm-hmm. That's interesting.
Yeah. I don't know what that would be like.
No.
I really don't. Mostly because no one wants to see my tits.
No, the president does, in fact, not want to see your tits, Steve.
I don't know. Maybe if it's an artful film.
Just keep it arty, maybe.
Yeah.
Pino and Vito get into a fight again. They're fighting throughout the whole film. Mm-hmm. I mean, as brothers do, I suppose.
To be fair, Mookie ain't wrong.
No.
If you tap him once in the fucking head, he'll leave you alone.
Because, like, he gets him into, like, full-blown headlocks. He really gets him in a headlock,
and it's just like, I want to talk to you. And then when he's talking to him, he's just like, don't fucking talk to Mookie, because he's one of them. And I'm like, Jesus fucking Christ, man!
There's no redeeming this character.
No. Ugh. Fucking poor John Turturro is just going to be saddled with this shit.
Well, that's the thing, right? Like, what do you think?
I don't think he's saddled with it. Nobody thinks about it. Thankfully.
Yeah.
He's good. He's a good enough actor, and he is a character actor. So
like that's the
he's
thing,
one of those
right?
guys. Who
it's one of those things where you have to, you got to say some heinous shit, John, or you're gonna be okay.
Yeah, it's like I'm pretty sure somebody fucking asked him, like checked, like, are you all right? Can you handle this kind of shit? You know what I mean?
Because I'm imagining he's dropping N-bombs and, like, looking off like a...
He's like, everyone knows I'm just reading a script, right? Like, fucking Jesus Christ. Like,
hell, Mookie gives him some credit.